What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Hudl Highlight. How this works is each week I go into the email address LFhudl@gmail.com. I randomly select one person's Hudl film. We break it down together. We critique it. We give them at the end a couple pointers they want to work on. That's pretty much it. Let's dive in. All right, let's go in. I'm just going to sync my audio really quick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's randomly select one to do. All right, let's find one here. Look at you. Who we got? We got Michael Saez. Salez. I don't know. All right, Michael Salez. Junior highlights, number 67, tackle, defensive tackle. Ooh, it's a D-line highlight. Okay. Now to preface, I don't know a ton about the defense line. I will try my absolute best. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so as an O-lineman, the thing we want to do is get inside on you and take away the separation so it's hard for you to see where the ball is going. And that's exactly what happened here. He got inside your chest right off the bat. And with this helmet to helmet he has here, it's really hard for you to see what's happening. You do a good job of fighting off the block, getting off a second block, looking, surveying for the ball, and getting to the ball. It's just, as a D lineman, getting that initial separation that you need and reading the play. Okay, so I'm pretty sure right now he is a left tackle in a right-handed stance. For your posts and kicks, you want to be in a left-handed stance. That way your right foot is forward and your left foot is back. That was good. Just make sure with that front hand of yours, this right hand, okay, it's up. This hand right here, let's get this hand over here or on this shoulder pad and turn those hips. Just so if he doesn't try and spin off you here to cut back inside, you will not be flagged for holding. Which is what he almost did there. So I'm not sure if he cut it. Cool, let's back that up. Okay, so first off, right-handed stance. Second off, right out of his stance, he sits back way too far, creates too much separation on the inside, doesn't flash his hands, and creates a running lane. Ready? Okay, so right now his hands are down. He's sitting back a lot, so it's gonna be really easy to get bull rushed. He loses his post foot to the inside, allowing him to get inside, which doesn't allow him to get back across and gets beat. All right, now he's in that classic stance, the two-pointer. Okay, now what I say to my guys is if you are going to do a two-point stance, I better not see you come higher than what you're already in your two-point stance, because this two-point should be your height, almost maybe a little bit higher of what you're going. If I see you going a two-point, then go completely high, I'm gonna make you stop doing a two-point, okay? So you can see, here's his head level here, and then he's completely straight up. Same thing, ready? Let's see. Pops right up. A lot of these are double teams so far. See his helmet height. All right, and then see him go completely straight up, right? So it's just maintaining your pad level is one thing I'm seeing here. All right. So he goes for the block and he's looking at the ground. Ready? Let's see if I can time it. Looking at the ground. Misread it, and if you're not looking at your target, it's hard to see what's happening. So this is what you don't want to see with a double team. You want to see two people come together, their feet move simultaneously and drive straight through. It's 2-on-1. There should be no stall. Watch what happens when these two make contact with their man. Watch the stall that happens. Ready? Contact, stall, then keep moving because it's 2-on-1, right? There should be no stall between your impact and your feet moving downfield, especially when it's a 2-on-1. Another little pet peeve of mine, if you're coming out of your stance, especially in American football, where your point of contact is like this far apart between your head and their head, you should not have this backhand resting on this hip, because you will not be able to get this hand up in time by the time you make contact. You need to have this hand ready at all times because you're so close together. Even in the CFL and Canadian football, where we're a yard apart, we still have that other hand ready to make contact. See, that's good, right? His feet never stopped. See, this is what I actually like right here, is big guys not just making pancake blocks, but physically showing they have at their size the ability to do footwork. Is it great footwork? Let's watch his steps. No, the first step is almost non-existent. With this first step here, you want to gain a little bit of ground this way. That way you get more depth here. His step is basically just a little step then behind, so he doesn't gain enough ground this way, but it's good that he can show that he knows other footwork, right? See, it's just not big enough steps there. Okay, so he took 2 steps there. It's hard to see, but they were very, very small, and because of that, he's absorbing a guy almost exactly where he started. Now also at this time, because he didn't get any footwork, he's already fully extending his hips. Now guys, you need to be careful of this, because if you create this C shape here, that's not the natural shape of your body. Don't overextend your hips. There's a page follow called O-Line Performance, LaCharles Bentley, offensive lineman camps he does, and he just put out a post actually recently talking about the overextension of your hips and how it can hurt your back. Our bodies are naturally S-shaped, and you do not want to turn them into a C, or else you risk back injury. So be careful of the overextension. But all I'm saying is that wouldn't need to happen if you took proper 2 first steps. Okay, so I think I've seen enough. So the couple things we want to work on: first off, left-hand side of the line, left-hand stance. Second off, we'll work on your first 2 steps. You need to take bigger, more positive steps to get you going in the right direction. Get that other opposite, or your not used hand that's not on the ground, off your hip. Get it ready to go. Those are the big things for me. Also, show the rest of your plays, and always don't forget, show your footwork, right? It's super important to show how well you can move at your size, especially at the line position. So there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Again, if you disagreed with anything I said, leave it down below and we can go back and forth a little bit. If you have any questions, leave them down below as well. If you guys do like the Hudl highlight, send in yours to LFhudl@gmail.com. And again, like this video so I keep making the series. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks.